Welcome to the Sunset Archon channel, where we aspire to gain from Knights of First Light. And after that massive snowstorm, I was planning on playing Mega Man Battle Network 4, but I found something that I never thought I'd see this weekend. A new Paper Mario inspired game called Escape from Ever After. And that is what we are playing today. Because Paper Mario is just the gift that keeps on giving. Every single year we get a new title, so to speak, or some new news about Paper Mario, even if it's not about Paper Mario. And I am looking forward to playing this game. So, without further ado, let's jump right into it. Still nothing new on the timers, though we are coming up to the release of Dragon Quest VII Reimagined. And speaking of 7, I actually figured out what it is I'm going to be doing this year into next year. We are going to be doing a series of streams on the 7th game of the game series, because that is something you really don't see anymore. So, a few examples of the games that we're going to be playing for this series would be Dragon Quest VII. You could play the PlayStation 1 version, which I have, the 3DS version, which I have, and the reimagined version, which I'm going to get in February. Then, we have Final Fantasy VII, which has a PlayStation 1 version and also the remake. If they ever finish it. Because right now we have Remake Intergrade and something else. Along with, I think, Crisis Core. Final Fantasy is something that I just got into maybe a year ago. So I'm not sure about all of the titles, but it's something I'm willing to investigate. Then, we also have Mega Man X7. It is a game that I've played in the past, and I never had a problem with it, but I've heard many people call it a nightmare. Maybe playing it a second time will help me understand why. But here is the best thing about this, because this series of 7s is only the beginning, going through this year and next year, and it may be returning in 2028 if this pattern continues, if the known pattern continues, because we will be getting likely Paper Mario 7, because the cycle of Paper Mario games is usually one every 4 years or so, and if it is a new adventure, that will officially be, yes, Paper Mario 7. And also, we're looking forward with the release of Brothership and the revival of the Mario and Luigi series. We are also on the cusp of Mario and Luigi 7. So we are going to be celebrating existing 7s and upcoming 7s. Hello Glitchy, welcome to the stream. There's a chance it come as early as next year because TTYD was just a remake and a lot of key Paper Mario team members weren't working on the project. Yes, 777, lucky number. Yes, for the better part of the last 3 years, it's all been about the 9s. It's all been about Cloud 9 and 9,999. But now we're gonna get into the 7s. Why? Because it's not often we see a game actually reach number 7 in the list of titles in a series. And usually when it does, it is normally a completely different name. Most don't really follow the numbering sequence anymore. And if Mega Man Battle Network ever got a 7, it would go here as well, but I don't see that happening, unfortunately. But hopefully with everything that Capcom is trying to do with Mega Man now, hopefully we do get a new Mega Man story. Or the release of the Legends Legacy Collection with Legends 3. Whichever comes first. All I know is hopefully the revival of Mega Man, the true revival of Mega Man, is upon us. But yes, look forward to the 7 series here on the Sunset Archon channel. And now, truly, let us jump into the game. Again, we're going to be playing Escape from Ever After. And the current version is 2.7.2. And this game did just drop on consoles 3 days ago, but since it's already in the 2s, I'm going to assume it started out on Steam and got its refinement. But still, we are going to be considering this 2.7.2 the launch version for consoles at the very least. So we're going to be playing it, we're going to be reviewing the various benefits, joys, quirks, and downs of the game. And hopefully we just have a good time. So, sit back, relax, and enjoy a Once Upon a Time. Oh yeah. That's good music right there. I gotta say, I'm usually not for the opening music lately, but this gives me the same hyped up jives that the opening scene for TTYD gives you. Alright, let's see what we've got in terms of options. Game, language, English. We got English, Chinese, Japanese, Portuguese, and Spanish. I'll be honest, I'm not familiar with every single language, so sometimes I draw a blank. Game controls. We can jump. Jump with X, attack and back with the circle button. Self-explanatory. Also interact with X. Partner ability, the square button. Switch partners with the triangle button. Menu next with R1. Menu previous with L1. And also show info. And with audio, we have music and sound effects. So there's no master volume or anything more minute. But that's understandable. This is only a... This game is less than 2 gigabytes. Regardless, I am still looking forward to this. So let's get started. 4 save files, just the way I like it. And we get the option to play the file, copy the file, delete the file. Yes, just like TTYD. We got the blue, the green, the red, and the yellow. Let's get started. Alrighty, we have the intended experience. This can be changed at any point in the game. Alright, it may be Paper Mario inspired, but at least it gives us difficulty levels. So we might actually get more in the settings section once we actually create a save file. Easy for players that mostly want to enjoy the experience and the story. Enemies have less health and deal less damage. The intended experience, and for players that want to challenge enemies that are tougher, will require keen strategizing and smart item usage. So let's go with normal for now and see how we fare. Yes. Difficulty settings, Nintendo's weakness. But honestly, that is kind of funny. It's not like it is not like difficulty settings is Nintendo's weakness. They know generally how to do it. They do know how to do proper scaling. They've done it with Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, with how bokoblins end up getting much stronger by the end of the game, and you barely see any red bokoblins anymore. You just see the silver ones that are really out for blood. But they are good at dynamic difficulty scaling. They don't really work with static scalings like easy, normal, hard, very hard, intense anymore. And speaking of intense, that's one of the reasons why I'm looking forward to the day they finally add Pokemon Puzzle Challenge to Nintendo Switch Online. That was my favorite puzzle game growing up, and I'm hoping to be able to play it here on the channel. From the easy mode to the normal mode to the hard mode, into the very hard, the super hard, and the intense. Those really tested my reflexes back then, and I'm looking forward to getting back into the groove there. But for now, let us choose normal. Today I'm going to read you one of my favorite stories. Once upon a time, in a realm of lush forests and shimmering rivers, there lived a hero named Flint Buckler. For ages, Flint had valiantly pursued his quest to vanquish Tinder the Dragon, a fearsome creature hidden away in her sprawling castle, guarding untold riches and treasures. Flint's battles with Tinder were fierce and brutal, but alas, he never succeeded. Trying time and time again, Flint sought to bring an end to Tinder's reign of terror. Their rivalry had become the stuff of legends, whispered among the villagers as a tale of unyielding resolve. Once again, Flint found himself standing before the towering entrance of Tinder's castle, bracing himself for one final confrontation. The familiar fortress looming above, Flint's heart fluttered with anticipation, knowing that winning this final battle with Tinder would settle their age-old feud and determine his legacy as a hero. The heavy front door creaked open, the air crackling with tension, and Flint stepped inside. The entrance hall blanketed it in a harsh fluorescent lighting, echoed with the smooth, jazzy sounds of elevator music, and the cheery receptionist greeted Flint with a welcoming smile as he approached. Huh? What? Hang on. This isn't how I remember the story going. This will be the time I finally defeat Tinder. Then I'll no doubt earn the respect and gratitude of a hero like myself deserves. Something seems different here. And no matter, time to find Tinder and settle things once and for all. Oh, you have got to be kidding me. They made a copy machine the save point. Hi, welcome to Ever After Incorporated headquarters. How can I help you? I, heroic adventurer, Flint Buckler, have arrived to defeat Tinder, the fiery scourge of the kingdom. Allow me through to the Dragon's Keep, and I'll spare you a humiliating defeat. I don't know of any Tinder here. Do you have their extension? What? I'm talking about the owner of this castle. You know, big, terrifying, fire-breathing dragon. Sir, you seem confused. This is Ever After Inc. We're a company. Certainly no dragons here. I'm not confused. Well, maybe I'm a little confused. What's going on? Who are you again? I'm Red Riding Hood, the receptionist here. And you look awfully familiar. Oh, you must be... this is uncomfortable. Please wait 1 second while I phone my boss. Hey, sir. I think we got a main character here. He's going on about fighting some dragon or something. Yep. Uh-huh. Alright, sounds good. Okay, the manager will see you now. Please head left through our offices until you see a door with a moon above it. Can't miss it. Okay. You catch the game last night? What game? They absolutely fumbled it at last play having out the floor. I don't know what you're talking about. And don't get me started on the 7th inning. That ref doesn't know what the heck he's doing. Okay. Not enough coins to use the vending machine. Pay 15 coins to fully restore your team's HP and MP. Oh, that is evil. That is evil, using a vending machine to heal your party member. Why is there 0 out of 8 coffees? Oh, there's a limit. There's a limit to how much you can heal with coffee. This is evil. I wake up bright and early every morning to guard this door. It's the most fulfilling aspect of my life. I pity you. Ooh. Red chair. Show your coworkers how stylish you are with this bold red chair. This is painful. Yo, how's it hanging? Uh-oh. Looks like someone has a serious case of the Mondays. Well, it is Monday, but... How about that crazy weather we've been having, huh? You know what they say about the weather around here? If you don't like it, wait 10 minutes. What the? Dracula? Are you new here? Welcome. Always love to see some fresh blood in the office. Yeah, wish we could have waited 10 minutes for that snowstorm. Is it just me, or is traffic getting worse? It was almost late this morning. Did you know I've really gotten into crocheting lately? I just love crafts. You going on a coffee run soon? I can't function without my coffee. Mondays, am I right? Helga. I used to be a ruthless Viking, sailing the high seas and pillaging priceless treasures. Now I'm a customer service agent. Anything is possible. Did you hear Jerry and Kathleen were seen kissing in the courtyard the other day? Can you believe it? Actually, Stacy's gonna be devastated. Just devastated. Of course, her and Marissa just broke up last weekend. But personally, I think Marissa still has feelings for Stacy. I mean, do you see the way she slows down passing by her desk? And you're never gonna believe. Sorry to cut you off. I really have to go. Need caffeine. Did they seriously add a corporate zombie? A literal corporate zombie? You know it's rude to walk in on my cubicle without an appointment. I'm trying to work here. This generation, I tell ya. They don't make them like they used to. I'm gonna guess Pinocchio. Yep. Hey, yo! You wanna come out for drinks with me after work? I work hard, but I also play hard. Oh, I'm, busy, sorry. No biggie, my bud. I'm so lonely. Huh. You know, I half expected a lie that would stab his computer. Can you believe Linda got that promotion? Freaking Linda of all people. Just a few hours left to go. You can do this. I mean, beep boop, processor overload. I request that you please speak to me from the front of the desk if you have something you need to discuss. You must be Flint. Welcome to Ever After Inc. headquarters. The manager will see you now. Please proceed through the door on the left. Welcome! Come on in, don't be shy. Have a seat. Hey there, boy, you sure look like a fish out of water. I don't know who you are or what's going on, but I'm looking for Tinder the Dragon. The owner of this castle? I bet you are, kid. I know this is all very confusing. Allow me to introduce myself. Mr. Moon, Regional Branch Manager. I'm the manager in these offices, and I know exactly who you are. In fact, I know everything about you. Flint Buckler, fairy tale hero adventurer. Really nothing we haven't seen before. Pretty run-of-the-mill stuff. So let's address the elephant in the room. Your arch-nemesis, Tinder, no longer owns this castle. We do. And by we, I'm talking about Ever After Inc. What is this Ever After Inc. you keep talking about? Can I write with it? Ha! Can you crack me up? We're talking Inc., as in Incorporated. We're the largest conglomerate in the world. The real world, that is. Look at me getting ahead of myself. So, all this around you, it's a storybook. You're in a storybook, and your quest to defeat Tinder the Dragon is all part of that storybook. Fortunately for you, Ever After Inc. discovered a way to enter storybooks as part of their mission to expand their brand. And we bring the comforts of the modern world to those who live amongst the confines of fiction, such as yourself. So, you have two options here. One, you can turn around and leave. Or two, you can join all the other fairy tale folk and apply for a job. We're always looking for team players to join Ever After Inc. family. And you'd be a great fit. All the other folk in the office used to be just like you. Storybook characters chained to the whims of their creators, doomed to live out the same tired old tales over and over again. Heck, I even used to be a storybook character too. Until Ever After Inc. came and liberated me. A children's book, if you can believe it. I'm sure he was part of Goodnight Moon. Anyway, kid, truth be told, you human characters are pretty popular with corporate. With just a bit of grit and hard work, You might even become a mid-level manager like me someday. You understand what I'm saying here? Yeah, I get it now. This is all a trick! Tinder sent all this to trick me into leaving. She's really feeling that threatened by me, huh? Well, the ruse is up. I'm going to defeat Tinder. But first, I'll start with you. So, it's really gonna be this way, huh, kid? What a disappointment. Guards. Throw him in the dungeon. I don't have time for deluded lunatics. Yes, sir. Well, that just happened. Well, ladies and gentlemen, not even 30 minutes into this game, barely even 20 minutes since I was talking at the beginning, and we're already imprisoned. It's not a Paper Mario game without being imprisoned. What's Paper Mario inspired? Good thing they have copy machines in the corporate office dungeons. Corporate office dungeons, only in storybooks. You're finally awake. Let me guess, you came to my castle yet again to try and defeat me. And now, in a final cruel twist, I'm stuck in here with you. I literally could not imagine a worse fate. Do I know you? Don't give me that, Flint. I know you're dim, but you can't be that dim. Tinder? Is that you? You're so small. Yes, of course it's me, you fool. Even in this pitiful form, I'm still the greatest and most powerful dragon that ever lived. You should be quivering in fear. Tinder the dragon, scourge of the kingdom, but small? What? I didn't even recognize you. You're just so tiny. A minor inconvenience, that is all. One day I was minding in my own business when a whole army of these crooks stormed my castle and started trashing the place. For a dragon like myself, invaders are nothing new. I dispel them regularly with ease. As you know firsthand. Before I could destroy these brutes, they used some technology to disarm me and shrink me down into this pitiful form you see before you. Ever after ink? Ah, so you've been introduced. You see this collar around my neck? It's somehow restricting my fire breathing and keeping me from doing any real damage. Once I get out of here, once I get out of this cell and take back my castle, they'll be begging for mercy. Can't you take the collar off? You think I haven't tried? It's no use, it's indestructible. I'll be stuck in this puny form until I find that scheming moon manager and force him to remove it. Wow, I mean, I came here to fight you. I feel kind of bad now. You think I can't still crush you in a fight? I've changed my mind, and now that I'm seeing you like this, I don't really want to rub salt in the wound, is all I'm saying. Well, too bad! You're going to regret coming here. Ladies and gentlemen, peace was never an option. I hope you came prepared, Flint, because I'm not going to hold back. Looks like you hit your head pretty hard. You do remember how to fight, right? Do you know how to use action commands? First select attack from the battle menu, then choose buckler throw to do that signature move of yours. Give me a second, I actually have to turn down the volume a bit because although the music is good, the jazz is too loud. There we go. Couldn't even hear myself think. Let me know if it's too loud on your end. First, select attack from the battle menu, then choose buckler throw. Barely felt that. Do you not remember how to use execute an action command? Try that move again, but this time press the X button right as the buckler returns to your hand. Okay. That's intuitive. There we go. That's it, now it's my turn. When I try to headbutt you, just press the X button before I make contact to block. You can block any attack this way. Let's try this again. I'm gonna run at you, and you need to press X just before I make contact. However, if you just mash the button, it's not going to work. You need to time it just right. There we go. See how you took no damage? You'll need to try to block enemy attacks or you won't last long. And if you get the timing just right, you'll do a perfect block, which will mitigate even more damage against harder hitting enemies. Alright, last thing. Before we fight for real, I want to make sure you have your full strength. Otherwise, this will be quite boring for people. Take this donut. You can restore your health points, HP, by eating treats in battle. To do so, scroll into items. Scroll the items in the battle menu and select the donut I just gave you. Heals 5 HP, and we actually start with 12. Okay. Alright. I've taught you as much as I feel like. I'm itching for a fight, Clint. Don't let me down. Action command assist. You can also enable assist mode in the options menu for guarding and attacking, which will ensure you always succeed with your blocks and attacks. Okay, so that is another setting. Interesting, interesting. Alright, let's do this. These options are great if you would like a more laid-back experience, or just want to experience the story. Alright, 24 experience. Alright, we're doing good, doing good. This is so humiliating! You got lucky, Flynn. You did okay, considering the state you're in. I did? I mean, of course I did. What'd you expect? Look, we have to get out of here. Let's put our differences aside for a second and... Differences? Need I remind you that you're the one that keeps coming to my castle to bother me? All I wanted was some peace and quiet. That's not the whole story and you know it. But my point still stands. We need to get out of here. So maybe we're in luck. Those goons left the key sitting there right outside the bars. Bunch of amateurs, clearly. Proper key placement is Dungeon 101. Anyway, why don't you throw your buckler to pick it up? I could obviously get it myself, but these kinds of dull tasks are beneath me. Oh, is that why you've been sitting here by yourself for who knows how long? Don't test me, Flint. Just grab the key by throwing your buckler through the bars. Now. A key. What does it unlock? Good, you grabbed the key. Now go unlock the door. I'm waiting. Congratulations. Took you long enough. Okay, you coming? Travel with the likes of you? Don't make me laugh. I'm taking back my castle. Once I do, you'll be my next target. You better be gone by then. But yeah, we have happy machines in the corporate office dungeon. Congratulations, Glitchy, you were right. Alright, Destructibles. Destroy everything. Oh, you can break chairs too. So hopefully we'll eventually see. We're eventually gonna see if this game follows the Paper Mario golden rule. When all else fails, blow up a wall. Stand back, Lynn. This door's blocked, so we gotta bust it down with my trademark fire breathing technique. Drag. This ghastly collar makes my fire almost useless. What kind of dragon am I? Can't even fly with these puny wings anymore. At least you still have your horns. Go ahead, laugh all you want. I know I'm a sad sight. But don't think for a second that my fire won't still burn you to a crisp if I aim it your way. Hey, what's all the racket in there? What the? How did you two get out? Gee, I wonder. Might have something to do with the key sitting right outside the jail cell. I told you this would happen, but you insisted on leaving the key there. With what arms am I supposed to carry that key around, huh, genius? You see any? Besides, now's my chance to finally earn that promotion I've been gunning for by sending these fairy tale phonies packing. That's right, time to fight. Well, then, looks like we have to fight these guys together. That's my life on the line as well. Now that my life's on the line as well, your bumbling fighting skills simply won't do. I did beat you in a fight just moments ago. Yeah, you want a medal or something? Your wanton butter throwing might earn you a spot on the circus, but it's not going to get you very far in battle. Here, drink this coffee. Ah, that's what it is. MP Mocha Points. We just gained Mocha Points, which can be spent to perform more powerful attacks. Use them wisely. You can refill your Mocha Points by drinking any caffeinated beverage, in or out of battle. Oh, and that meter right there shows your synergy points, which are used to perform special maneuvers as a team. Right now, we can only use our synergy points to restore a small amount of HP and MP. Synergy points are recharged as our confidence in each other increases through performing action commands and blocks. You can also recharge a small amount of SP by using Encourage, which is found in the Tactics menu. So, Encourage is the equivalent of Focus or Appeal. Alright, let's smash these eggs to pieces. Son, we're fighting Humpty Dumptys, aren't we? It doesn't give the name of the enemies. I'm pretty sure we just bought some Humpty Dumpties. Retreat! Retreat! Well, Tinder, you fought well. I did, didn't I? No thanks to your help. Even in this form, I still got it. Right. Anyways, I've decided we could travel together. But only because you clearly need my protection. Only I'm allowed to defeat you, understand? I'll be coming with you to ensure these corporate goons don't get the job done before I have a chance to. So, you're saying we should team up? Absolutely not. We're just temporarily working together to get out of here so I can banish Ever After Inc. from my castle. Then, we can get back to fighting and I can finish destroying you. Okay, whatever. Sounds like a plan. As I said, I am not joining the party! If anything, you're joining my team. Don't forget it. Anyway, as you know, I can breathe fire. Only a little bit, though. This ever-after-ink collar prevents me from wreaking havoc like I used to, but I can still ignite some flammable objects. For example, unlit torches and ragged banners like these. Press the square button to activate my flame, and use the left and right. Use left and right to aim. Try it now. Try to burn anything that looks suspicious. You never know what you'll find. They barricaded this door shut again. We'll need to find another way out. At least the Humpty Dumpties are competent in that they barricaded the door. Now, here's the question. How did they barricade the door, considering they just left the key on the floor because they don't have hands? So with what were they able to pick up items to barricade the door? Alright. So, the fact that we have Tinder here brings up, again, the golden rule. When all else fails, blow up a wall, which makes me think that we're gonna find some explosives soon. Since we just got the thing we need to ignite everything. Alright, but seriously, let's continue. Seriously, why are there so many coffee machines in this dungeon? Okay. Oh! Okay. So they're actually... Our partners are actually competent with their jumps now. I can't tell you how many times Coops has fallen into the water because of oddly timed jump. But Tinder's having none of that. Uh-oh, we got company. The panicked look on your face tells me I'm going to have to explain how first strikes work. Want me to? Oh, no, I'm good. Okay, your funeral. I'm actually good with first strikes. We're just gonna get on this table and knock him in the head. Yeah! Looks like we got some new enemy types here, so pay attention. See that soldier with the shield? As long as he's holding that thing, he'll block any attack on him or enemies behind him. Luckily, that shoddy wood is no match for my fire. Now see that soldier in the back? He's He's armed with a sharp weapon that will damage anyone that tries to get closer. A ranged attack like your buckler throw can disarm him though. Do this before having me attack, okay? One last thing. You can press the triangle button to swap our positions during battle. You might want to put me in front so I can deal with that shield first. Anyway, that's enough explaining. Let's do this! Oh, lovely, they have guns. Ain't that swell? Okay, I blocked it. I actually blocked a bullet. Now how I expect that weapon to work. Alright. Doing good, doing good. Alright, we got coffee. Alright, let's light it up. Nifty! I never understood why you installed all these obtuse puzzles around your castle. Yes, it's a bit tacky, I must admit, but in my youth it was the stylish thing to do. Wait, how old are you? 1,342 years. Oh. Buckler Barrage. Attack one enemy multiple times in a row for lots of damage. Ah, you found a trinket. You may explain how trinkets work. Yes, please. When equipped, trinkets grant special abilities that will make us more powerful. They can be anything ranging from new moves to special bonuses in battle. You and I can each equip our own trinkets, and we each have a limited amount of slots. Some trinkets can only be equipped by a certain character, and some trinkets anyone can equip. To equip the trinket you just found, press the options button to open your inventory, navigate to equip, and then select the character you wish to wear it. Try it now. Okay, trinket points. Researching. During battle, you can research an enemy to reveal their health bar. You can find this ability in the tactics menu. Along with permanently displaying an enemy type's health bar, you may learn other important information about how to fight them effectively. View all of your researched enemies in the bestiary section of your journal. Can you collect them all? I'm sorry, is that a flying Humpty Dumpty? Okay, so research is universal. Okay, so they're hard-boiled brutes. Okay, okay. So even though this one is winged, it allows me to get information for the winged ones and the grounded ones. These eggs have frail shells and even frailer egos. If you can crack one shell, not even the king's horses and the king's men will be able to put them together again. This makes them very angry and increases the damage their attacks deal. Watch out. So they are Humpty Dumplings. Toy Soldier. These loyal guards have been recruited from various stories by Ever After Inc. to provide security around the new headquarters. If they point their gun, a powerful shot is incoming. Try to disarm them with a ranged attack before that happens, but don't get too close. Alright. Doing pretty good. I need more stuff, though. Flint, this is one of those exceedingly rare situations where your skills might come in handy. We need to light both of these torches, but since we can't reach the one over there, you can try throwing your buckler to carry my flame across the gap. Of course, if my wings still worked, then this wouldn't be an issue for me. But alas, we must now rely on your questionable aim. I'll leave the rest to you. Yeah, let's not ask how our arm isn't on fire right now. You see? A delightful pastry. When all else fails, blow up a wall. We will return here. And that wall will be destroyed. Yep, Vanessa. Yeah, we'll be coming back to blow up that wall. Running away. If things get tough, you can run away from most battles. To do so, navigate to the tactics menu on your turn. Be warned, however, if you fail the action command, you'll end up wasting your turn. Some battles, such as bosses, cannot be escaped from. Alright, I'm getting the hang of this. Yes! Oh! Interesting, so if the enemy is on fire when I use my buckler, the buckler will come back to me flaming, and if I get an action command going, I can send a flaming buckler back at them for more damage, I think. I think that's what I saw. This is very interesting. We need a key. The exit's this way, but the door is locked tight. Hang on. Ha! These fools didn't even replace the locks. These are still my locks. How embarrassing. Luckily, I keep a spare key in my treasure room to the east. If Ever After Inc. is as incapable as they seem, the key should still be there. Let's go, Flint. Current objective. When you see this icon pop up in the corner of your screen, your current objective has been updated in the journal section of your inventory. Check it out if you're not sure where to go next. Come at me. Still need to get that timing down for the flying. Flint, listen up for a second. You see that Ever After Inc. copy machine over there? That's a save point. You'll want to save your progress whenever you see one of those. You appear back at this point when you die. You'll also need to save your progress before you exit the game. I don't want to hear any whining about losing progress if you don't. And that right there is a vending machine. Install them everywhere. Pay its cost to restore all HP and MP. You'll want to use vending machines too whenever you're running low. Alright. Oh, dang. You know, I think I'm doing a good job at getting Tinder's condescending tone down to Flint. Wait for it. Hit him in the back. All right. We're so close to a level up. Oh, I can jump on them. That might be useful information later. Alright team, grab as much as you can carry. This is one of the only treasure stores that Ever After Inc. hasn't found yet. Aye, boss. Hey! Get your hands off my gold. Your gold? This stash used to belong to a dragon named Tinder. You confused or something? We got as much right to this here gold as anyone else. I am Tinder, you fool! Yeah, right, pal. Tinder's supposed to be big and intimidating. And you're... well, look at you. Yeah, you're not fooling anyone, bud. How about I burn you alive as a demonstration? Tinder, relax, let's just talk this out. Nobody messes with my gold. Least of all some shrimpy little rodents. Again, pal, not your gold. Tinder or not, it belongs to Ever After Inc. now. And well, you're certainly not gonna miss it if we skim off this one little stash. Maybe we'll even give you a small cut if you quit your wine. That's it! I'm giving you 3 seconds to scram before I make you wish you'd never been born. 3. You're messing with the wrong mice, pal. 2. Boss? This character is looking real familiar. Are we sure Tinder isn't? 1. We're waiting. Time's up. Prepare to face my wrath. Bring it on. It's stacking down. Alright. Alright! Now burn for me! The 3 blind mice. Not actually blind, this trio of mice is more powerful when stacked, and their spear hurts quite a bit. Try knocking their weapons away before their turn, and when disarmed, attack again to break their stack. Alright, let's do this. Alright, just keep on burning them. Yeah, this is it. Burn for me. And that's what I needed. Oh yeah, that's the music. Boost your team's HP and stay alive longer. Boost your team's MP and use more attacks. Boost your team's TP and equip more trinkets. The equivalent of badge points. Let's go with MP this time. Then we'll go with HP. Then, once we have a few more trinkets, then we can start focusing on TP. Defeat the 3 blind mice. Defeat the 3 blind mice. Yes. Okay, we give up. You win. You're lucky you still have your whiskers. Alas, the mighty and powerful Tinder is feeling merciful today. So, you really are Tinder, huh? How the mighty have fallen. Now look at you. You're a shrimp. I mean, you're just much smaller than we expected, that's all. Once I get off this collar device that was forced around my neck, I'll be back to my normal imposing size. And I certainly won't be needing to fight alongside my sidekick here. Sidekick? Really? Ah, so you've been collared. Ever After Inc. Really did a number on you. Don't feel bad. They've done much worse to the much stronger storybook folk. Be grateful they only neutralized you. So who are you mice anyway? Why are you down here? We're the three blind mice. More specific like, my name's Nickel. I'm Penny. And I'm Scratch. Nice to be acquainted. The three blind mice. Seemingly not blind. No, I think they're still blind. They couldn't recognize Tinder. Heard of us? We're loyal employees of Ever After Inc. now. As for why we're down here, well, we're not so loyal that we won't skim off some gold. Some gold off the top when the opportunity arises. So, you're embezzlers. I don't think they take kindly to embezzlers. You're from a book of nursery rhymes? How would you leave a cushy place like that to work for a horrible company like Ever After Inc? First off, notice how us three blind mice aren't blind anymore? Yep, that's right. Dental and vision insurance. Them optometrists fix us right up. And besides, the book we come from, that land of nursery rhymes and other fables, it's been totally destroyed, of course. That's kind of what this company does. They come into a book, sap the world of all its resources, employ the characters that they deem able to work, and leave the rest a wreck. Yep. Storybooks are an untapped market. Valuable resources, cheap labor, and most importantly, profit to be made. It's only a matter of time before someone did something about it. That's insane! Who do these scumbags think they are? I'll tell you who they think they are. They're the largest conglomerate in all the universe. They're not from the storybooks like us. They're from the real world. And they can do whatever they want. Maybe so, but once we get out of this dungeon, we're taking them down. You out of your minds? This isn't some fairy tale, folktale no more. It's over. You're done. And believe me, they have little tolerance for rebellious main characters such as yourself. That collar they forced on you? That's just the beginning. You can't win here, fellas. Sorry. So, what do you suggest we do? You really want to make a difference? Get a job. Work your way up. You can do far more damage to Ever After Inc. from behind a desk than from a jail cell. Ha! I, Tinder, the most powerful dragon who ever lived, as a desk jockey. No thank you. Suit yourself, pal. Anywho, it was nice meeting you and all, but it's time for us to skedaddle. See ya. Nice knowing you. Bye. Seriously, guys, consider what the boss is saying. If we hadn't complied, we would have disappeared with the rest of our story. Well, Tinder, what do you think? What do I think? It's ludicrous. You can't seriously be considering getting a job. Let's just get out of here. After that, you can do whatever you want. My spare key is in that chest. We can use it to escape the dungeon. Animation when you step on coin. Nice. Single coin when there are other scattered coins. Typical. This one likely has the key. The lower one in the dark pit most likely has another trinket. Not a trinket. An ink bottle. And a bottle of precious ink. Collect these to upgrade your attacks and become stronger. Ink bottles to upgrade your attacks. Seek out Helga the Viking. Okay, we already know Helga. Found Helga. Yep, that's the key. That is just sad. Health boost! It's a trinket. Here we go. Too late, you noticed too late. Oh, right. I forgot that was a thing. Okay. Yes, I finally deflected it. Well, at least there's one. Deflected one. And now we slowly build our way up to our next level up. Slowly but surely. Flint, before we leave, we need to talk. I thought about what those mice said, and well... I agree we should get a job with Ever After Inc. Seriously? What changed your mind? As much as it pains me to admit, in this form I can't fight like I used to. And even at my best, at the technology this company possesses, just never seen anything like it. I don't think we can win. Their tech seems pretty crafty. I admit that moon guys seem to brush off my buckler throw pretty easily. Yeah, that's not saying much. But you see, we're not getting anywhere until we can find a way to get past their technology. We could just leave, but this is my castle. It means something to me. And besides, you heard those mice. They won't stop until the entire storybook is wrecked from their greedy meddling. That's why I think the best way forward is to work here, act like we belong, and find a way to take them down from within. It's the only way. And yes, I'll do it. Adventuring it just isn't gonna be so fun anymore with this corporation meddling in things. Okay, good. With my intellect and your... With my intellect, we can play the long game and figure out a plan to take Ever After Inc. down for real. Imagine that, us teaming up. Never thought I'd see the day, Tindy. No, you are not calling me a stupid nickname like that. We may be doing this together, but don't mistake this temporary partnership for friendship. Noted. Good. Let's find that moon dimwit and demand a job. Maybe I should do the talking. I think I'd come off a bit nicer. Fine. So be it. Let's just get out of here and go straight to his office. Halt! Do you want to save the game? Thanks for bringing these troublemakers to me, boys. Flint and Tinder, come, have a seat. So, Flint, you broke out of the dungeon, and to top things off, you busted your old pal Tinder out as well. What am I to do with you? Actually, I decided I want a job here after all. In fact, both of us want jobs. Well, that's fantastic! The higher-ups are going to be so pleased to hear I recruited a new human employee. So, Tinder, you're on board with this as well. No hard feelings about the collar, eh? Looks great on you. I'll murder you in your sleep for disrespecting me like this. How dare you, you oversized! I mean, yes. This collar is acceptable. I want to work at your incredibly interesting, not evil at all corporation. It has always been my dream to be a loser's desk jockey at this bottom-feeding institution. Glad to hear it. So, what happens now? Don't get ahead of yourself, kid. You still need to apply like everyone else. But since I'm a busy moon, I'll cut to the chase and interview you both right now. I'm simply going to ask you a few questions to get to know you. And I want you to answer as best you can. Easy stuff, alright? Okay, let's do this. Welcome to your job interview. As you know, my name's Mr. Moon, and I'm going to be your manager, should you be working here. Now, let's get right into it and start with a softball question. What's the name of the company you're applying for? Happily ever aftering. Correct! You know your stuff, kid. Way to go. First thing I want you to know about working at Ever After is that we're all just a big family here. We support each other. That means we come in early, and in fact, most folks like to stick around after hours, too, to get their work done. That's just the kind of place we are. We work hard and we play hard. Alright, next question. Why do you want to work here? I'm passionate about corporations. I'm a people person. To get rich quickly. Wow, what a coincidence! Me too! I just think they make the world a better place. Okay, good. Here's another one for you. What can you bring to the company? Problem-solving skills. Oh yeah? Then solve this. What goes all the way around the world but stays in a corner? You? I love it! Giving me a bit of sweet talk, huh? Not gonna pretend I don't like flattery. You'll go far here, kid. Okay. Last question. What's your biggest weakness? Now this gives me flashbacks back to dealing with Shy Guy's toy box. Remember the mushroom, the thunder rage, the soda pop? Good times, good times. What's your biggest weakness? I want to burn your company to the ground. I'm a perfectionist. That must be really tough, kid. I'm a perfectionist too, and I was bullied all through my childhood for it. We perfectionists gotta stick together. Society isn't ready to accept us for who we are. Well, kid, that concludes the interview. Let's see how you did. After assessing all your answers and weighing my options, I've made my final decision. You're hired! Congratulations, both of you! We're so excited to have you join the Ever After Inc. family. And how much does this job pay? What a great question! Such a great question, in fact, that I just remembered I have an important meeting coming up shortly. Starla, my secretary, will take care of things from here. So you're just gonna gloss over the question. Go outside and see her, and she'll set you up with a desk and give you the lay of the land. And please, don't be a stranger. If anything is on your mind, you're welcome to swing by anytime. See you later, folks. Hey! Get away from that safe! I mean, please don't go poking around in my office. Sorry to get all intense on you like that. Well, that just happened. Hello, Flint and Tinder. Congratulations on your new job, and welcome to our company. I'm Starla, the manager's secretary. We'll be starting you off as interns. Here are your employee badges. Please keep them on you at all times. You got an ID badge, an indicator that you're now officially an employee at Ever After Inc. Congrats! Congratulations! Yay! This is our first step to establishing a splinter cell in this conglomerate. We unfortunately don't have a crucible available for you. Wait, did I say crucible or cubicle? You know what, either way, they're just as evil. Whether you put employees in crucibles or cubicles, they're evil. It's evil to put someone in one like that. I think I'm doing good with Tinder and Mr. Moon so far. Found some unused space that'll suffice as an office. Oh, I don't like the sound of that. Whenever someone says unused space, that either means supply closet or janitor's closet. Please follow me. Ah, I knew it. Welcome to your office. Apologies that the arrangements are a little dingy. You know what? At least those other guys, they have an open office space. They may be in cubicles, but they have an open office space. We literally have cinder block walls. This is prison. But considering this used to be Tinder's castle, it makes you wonder what this room actually was. Because thinking of it as Tinder's castle, the cinder blocks make sense. Thinking of it as corporate headquarters, this is prison. I was right. I was right. Unused space is either storage closet or janitor's closet. We got storage. At least we're not smelling the fumes of mop water. This storage closet is the only available space we have for you at the moment. This is your computer. Here you can check your email, decorate your office, and more. Once you get settled in, please check your email for your first task. Remember, if you work hard, perhaps you can someday earn yourself a promotion. Good day, Flint and Tinder. Hear that, Flint? Let's bide our time and play along, until we can work our way up the corporate ladder. And once we earn their trust and find the company's weakness, bam, we destroy them. Sounds like a plan to me, I guess. Should we get to work? You know what? I'll let you handle the work, and I'll handle the scheming and plotting. Meaning you're just gonna sit here and do nothing. Pretty much. My mind is too sharp for this white-collar drudgery. Imagine if it's one of Tinder's torture chambers. Yeah. Makes you wonder how they're gonna allocate those resources. Your computer. Welcome to Ever After Inc. You now have a personal computer where you can check your email, decorate your office space, and more. Make sure to check your email inbox regularly. Your boss will email you tasks, and your coworkers will email you, providing advice, and even asking for help in various matters. If you have any unread emails, this icon will be floating above your computer. We got a music player? Okay. Now, will it keep playing if we press back? Yes! Thankfully, it doesn't just stop as we close the app. Why is it showing me my... How does it know how much money I have on me? Alright, let's focus. Pinocchio, big birthday bash alert. Hey office buds, it's my birthday and I'm throwing a raging office party in the break room by the vending machine. No need to RSVP. I have red receipts turned on, so if you're reading this email right now, I'm marking you as attending. Hashtag 1 year older but still fabulous. Be there or be square, Pinocchio. This was a setup. Just having this as the first email I have set up. This was a setup. If you're reading this email right now, then I mark you as attending. My wares. Dear friend, wondering what to do with the shiny coins you're collecting. Come visit my little shop in the courtyard. There you may spend your money to purchase exotic outfits. From stylish shirts to wondrous hats, I have it all. Best wishes, Count Dracula. Next we have Mother Goose with the mental health emergency. Hello colleagues, I read an article on the internet that said improper lighting can lead to eye strain and depression. In other words, the dim lighting in this office simply will not do. I've never had to work in such inhumane conditions. We must fix this immediately. Perhaps someone can light torches around the office for a more natural glow. Best, Mother Goose. Mr. Moon, welcome. Dear Flint, welcome to the Ever After Inc. family. We are so excited to have you join our team, and I just know you'll achieve great things here. Once you've settled in, I'd like you to report to their employee training on the balcony. To get there, just head north into the cafeteria, and then take a left. Talk soon, Mr. Moon. Okay, interesting. Let's go light those torches first. Alright, first hour, and we're doing great. Let's see, torches. Oh. Thank heavens you saw my email. This is an emergency. I read an article that said improper lighting can lead to eye strain and other serious conditions. Simply horrible. Would you be a dear and light these torches around the office, and please be quick about it. I'm quite worried about my mental health. Not exactly sure how to get to those torches, but whatever. Email's gone. A sun gem, okay. Just jiggle the cable a bit. Spend it on valuable stuff. You know, I'll never understand all you young folks with your gadgets and your gizmos. Back in my day, we actually talked face to face with one another. Whatever happened to a good old handwritten letter? Human detected in vicinity. Initiate. Destroy all humans. Procedure in 5, 4. Sorry about that. Sometimes programming from my previous life starts acting up. You have nothing to worry about. Oh, what's this? Another new hire. What school did you go to? My name is Lyle Slickwell, Esquire. I graduated Summa Gamma. What the heck? Main character lawyer from the cleverest courtroom drama you've ever read. That's right, a book for intellectuals, not some fairy tale nonsense. So why were you pulled in if you're not part of a fairy tale? Did you actually come here by choice? Ah, there we go. Okay. Now it worked. Alright, good to go. Oh heavens, you went ahead and lit all the torches. This more harmonious lighting is doing wonders for my mental health. You're such a sweetheart. I simply must reward you for your efforts. The pity party trinket. A chance to get 1 MP after being damaged. Keep helping out your colleagues and you'll go far here. Actually, that's a good trinket to start out with until I get used to the... Until I can get used to the concept of guarding in this game. Pity Party requires 3 trinket points. Interesting. Okay. Oh, that was a low blow. What? Default. Yellow fairy, yellow fairy. Wait, did they say yellow fairy? Oh, fairy with the yellow jacket. There's a social hierarchy here, and if the committee starts throwing parties for those on the bottom, it devalues our work. I'm tired of licking a staple. Okay, look, we've all been there. You just help me out here. He seems really sad. Fine, but you are going to be responsible for securing supplies. I'm sorry, what? A cake. It must be lavender velvet cake with vanilla frosting topped with pink sprinkles. You can get the cake from the Minotaur chef in the cafeteria. He does all our cakes. 2. A banner. It must be porcelain white. The inscription must read, Happy Birthday Pinocchio. 3 exclamation points. You get the banner made by the fairy godmother. She runs the trinket shop in the library. 3. Wrapping paper, red, and a silk ribbon, yellow. You can pick those up from Dracula in the courtyard. Did you get all that? After this conversation, I will not repeat the details. Great! Once you pick up the supplies, come talk to me and I'll set things up. Red wrapping paper. Silk. Yellow. Throne room. HR offices. I'm looking for the cafeteria, not the dungeons. Can I help you? I need you to make a birthday cake for Pinocchio's party. Okay. What type? Lavender velvet. What kind of frosting? Vanilla. What, any toppings? Sprinkles. What color do you want the sprinkles? Pink. Okay, great. I'll get this cake made and sent to the break room for the party. Coffee cake. Oh, I love these things. Hey, new guy. You signed my petition for the cafeteria to stop serving eggs. Sure, is serving eggs offensive to you because, like, you're an egg? What? No, I'm just trying to watch my cholesterol, and I think others should do the same. Okay, then. The library. My library, it's still here. All of my beautiful books just where I left them. What a relief. Wow, I didn't even know you had a library. I bet you read. Of course. Do you ever stop to think that I have hobbies outside of fighting you? If you and all the other washed up heroes just left me alone, I'd be quite content living peacefully amongst my books. Leave you alone, you terrorize the kingdom. I have to fight you. That's what you think. That's what you think? Clearly you're misinformed. Keep it down over there, would ya? It's a library for Pete's sake. Quiet! As a robot, these texts are useless to me. The entirety of all written works is already uploaded and cataloged in my database. Oh, that's so cool. Which one of them is your favorite? My user manual is quite titillating. Yeah. Right. Forbidden section. Off limits to employees. A massive section of the library totally off limits. Plush armchair. Well, at least I didn't get in trouble for vandalism. Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. Health flow. Mocha rebound. Yeah, let's go with Dire Straits. Chance to dodge when health is low. This will be good to have. Just like Close Call. Alright, a banner. Pure white. Porcelain. Happy birthday, Pinocchio. 3 exclamation points. That's it. I only ask that you don't judge us civilized, employed unicorns for the actions of others. Oh, you got a job. Congratulations. Please let me know if you have any questions. I'd be happy to help. Oh, so you finished ordering all the supplies. Great. Let's get this party started. Got all the details exactly right. Oh, thanks, but I actually can't eat cake. I'm lactose and glucose intolerant. Never again. Never again. Use Tinder's tiny wings to fly up and smash down on top of an enemy. The wings smack down. Alright, well, that is interesting. Makes me wonder what would happen if I actually spent that sun gem. Yeah. Somehow I need to find a hard drive, but I don't think that's happening right now. Accounting. Beat up a bunch of my friends down in the dungeon. What, you think you can just go around fighting folks and there won't be consequences? You want to get through here to the HR offices, you're gonna have to go through me. What about me, pal? You fixing for a fight or what? Not interested. That's what I thought. Yeah, don't worry, don't worry. I'll be back for you. Alright, let's actually continue it. Yeah, let's just continue with the story. Hey, Flint and Tinder. You know what? I'm just in the middle of my yoga class right now. Why don't you come back and see me after you're done with your job training? Go report to Helga out on the balcony, just 2 doors west of here. There you are. Welcome to the company, intern. My name's Helga, former Viking turned customer service representative. Helga, customer service representative and employee onboarding specialist. With the same valor that once defined me on the battlefield, I now passionately resolve customer issues and train new employees. It sounds not very exciting coming from a Viking. Fear not, intern. While my days of seafaring adventures are behind me, I assure you, the battles we face are just as thrilling. Together, we'll navigate the treacherous waters of time management, conquering demanding deadlines, and finally, emerge as a cohesive team that can weather even the most tumultuous corporate storm. Okay, I'm gonna stop you right there, lady. Me and this bozo, we communicate just fine, thank you very much. Yeah, Tinder's right. We're pretty experienced. Can you teach us anything a little more advanced? I can sense the warrior spirit burning brightly within you. Perhaps I shall teach you about synergy attacks. That's right. You can use those synergy points for more than healing. With sufficient teamwork and effective communication skills, you can also use synergy to execute brutal attacks. Please, meditate with me for one moment, and you shall discover the power of corporate synergy within. You can now perform powerful attacks in battle using synergy points. Nice work, intern. These skills will now be available to you as long as you have enough synergy points. Each of you has their own unique synergy attack, which will involve your entire team working together to execute. Would you like to practice these new skills now? Yeah. Welcome to practice mode. Here you can use any of your skills or abilities without depleting your MP or SP. This is a practice zone. It has infinite health, and it will never attack. No need to hold back. Enjoy this. He enjoys this. Why does he look kind of like Flint? Don't worry about it. Note that you'll be unable to use items and any moves that would normally restore your HP, MP, or SP will not do so. To leave practice mode, choose Run Away. There's something I want to see. A practice dummy with infinite health. Looks suspiciously like Flint, but we're not going to dwell on that. It has infinite health, but it shows up as 1. And its defense is 0. Doesn't really add up. But it would be interesting if there was a game that had a practice dummy like this and actually showed the infinity symbol for its health. Blazing Whirlwind. As the party cheers Tinder on, create a fiery tornado that'll attack all enemies in its path. Catch all the falling flames and moving left and right. Alright. Buckler Blowout. Use a giant slingshot to launch the buckler at a single enemy for massive damage and knockout. If each member of the team comes to help, press and hold the button shown. Interesting. Let's get a little more going. Alright. I think I got it down. Okay, that concludes your training for today. You can come see me whenever you want to practice your skills for free. Oh, I almost forgot. Through your travels, you will find ink bottles. With these, you can come see me to upgrade your attacks. Here's one on the house. Now we got 2 ink bottles. Looks like the more party members you get, the stronger the buckler attack will be. Yeah, I'm thinking that too. Now that you've been trained, go report to Mr. Moon for your first task. He should be in the courtyard right about now, leading his yoga class. Good luck, intern. In addition to letting you enter practice mode, Helga will also let you spend any found ink bottles to upgrade your attacks with minor enhancements. These upgrades will be crucial to your survival as you encounter tougher foes. They're really going all out with this jazz. If it isn't my 2 favorite new employees. We just finished up our yoga session. Great job, team. See you all tomorrow. So, how are you 2 settling in? It's going well, thanks. And how about you, my fire-breathing friend? Everyone here makes me want to rip my scales off one bite! Everything is just fantastic. Learning about the email system was truly invigorating. I can tell life in the office is just one non-stop adventure. Well, that's all just excellent. Glad to have you folks aboard. So anyways, I have a challenging assignment for you 2 that I think you'll be perfect for. Have you ever heard of the 3 Little Pigs? Yeah, it's a fairy tale. So, Ever After Inc. recently hired the pigs to lead a major construction project. We're building apartments in their storybook. Once they're all done, all the fairy tale forest critters will be able to live comfortably in luxury high-rises for a very reasonable cost. There's just one problem, though. Some of the locals aren't too happy with this construction. They're refusing to vacate some land that happens to be prime real estate, even though we're only trying to make their lives better. So, your job is going to be to go into the storybook and talk to some of these locals. See if you can't convince them to see reason. See if you can't convince them to see reason from one fairy tale character to another, eh? That sounds... wow. Why us? Are you sure you can trust us with such a big task when we only just started? I like to think I can see potential in people, and I see it in you. Flint, Tinder, I'm going to be real with you fellas for a moment. I know how you're feeling right now. Before I worked for Ever After Inc., I used to be a storybook character as well. And believe me, I know adjusting to this new way of life can be challenging. But you should know that many of our employees come from stories that are very violent and unhappy. Characters like myself joined Ever After Inc. to get away from all that for a happier, stable life. All that being said, I want you to know that you can come to talk to me at any time. I am here for you and on your side. Oh, thank you, sir. Please, call me Mr. Moon. Okay, next steps. Head on over to the library. It's just east of the entrance hall. Our copy of The Three Little Pigs is being prepared for your entry as we speak. And maybe stock up on some items from the cafeteria before you go, eh? Never hurts to be prepared. Oh, yikes. There's something really unsettling about the way he moves. Okay, I'm glad I'm not the only one who thought that. I agree, very unsettling. Why, hello, you must be Flint. My name is Eva. I work for HR, Human Resources. Eva, the skeletal witch of HR. You know, some people are genuinely terrified of HR. This just gives them a reason. You can come to me if you're ever having grievances with another employee. Hello, Flint and Tinder. Welcome to the library. This machine behind me is called a telepager. It can send you into the world of any book. So this explains why the library is completely untouched. And also why Ever After Inc. was so hell-bent on stealing Tinder's castle. They wanted it for the library and the vast collection of books to further expand their enterprise. That is, any book the company approves. Personal trips are not allowed. Here is your assigned storybook. The Three Little Pigs, a fairy tale where the three little pigs and their newly built houses are terrorized by the big bad wolf. And of course, to get you home, you'll need a copy of the book we're in now. The Adventures of Flint Buckler. A familiar story about a brave hero's quest to defeat an evil dragon. The Adventures of Flint Buckler? So we're in this storybook right now. You know, that might as well be steam coming off his head from overheating, because he's looking at his own book while they're inside that very same book. Can't get much more meta than that. So I'm holding the whole world in my hands. If I destroy this book, will everything here cease to exist? You see? He's getting meta. No. Once a story is written, its world exists. Book copies serve as portals into those worlds. Whoa. I'm having trouble wrapping my head around this. What? Our storybook is named after you? Are you kidding me? Is my entire life purpose just to serve as an antagonist in your story? Ugh. Please excuse me while I have an existential crisis. When you're ready, place the 3 little pigs onto the machine and jump in. Happy travels. You know, Tinder's not wrong. That is an existential crisis right there. Ooh! You don't have clearance to travel to the real world. Wait. But the fact that the option is there says it's possible for storybook characters to travel to the real world. Interesting, interesting. I gotta say, this is hilarious, but it's also very interesting. So let's go to the 3 little pigs. Please don't hurt, please don't hurt. Okay. That wasn't painful at all. Chapter 1, the 3 little pigs. Oh wow, it's not very often we actually go from right to left. Wow, here we are. The 3 little pigs. I can't believe we're inside another storybook. Wow, fascinating. Let's just get this over with. It's humiliating enough to be stuck traveling with you. But doing Ever After Inc.'s bidding like some common pencil pusher is truly degrading. Well, I don't love it either, but you can at least try to enjoy yourself. We're on an adventure. Adventure? Give me a break. All we have to do is find the 3 little pigs and help them convince the villagers to vacate their land. No doubt it's slimy, but it'll be a piece of cake. I'm not so sure it'll be so easy. According to the story, there's a big bad wolf we've got to watch out for. If some mangy mud is the worst thing in here, then I'd say we're in pretty good shape. Come on, the construction site is pretty close to here. Alright, we got the forest, we got mushrooms. Again with the mushrooms. And we got a violent unicorn. Don't question, just fight. Are you really trying to hurt me with rainbows? Literal rainbows? Unicorns, HP 5, defense 0. Roaming the wilderness in many fairy tales and fantasies, unicorns are a storybook staple. When they point their sharp horns forward, do not approach unless you want to get stabbed. Instead, try to disarm them with a ranged attack. Noted, noted. Really? Okay. Alright, whatever. Now burn for me. Sun gem. Saw it when we came into this world. Why can I get the coins but not the muffin? Give me the muffin! Oh, I'm sorry. Did you want to hit me? Did you actually want to hit me? Standard gnome. Crafty and resourceful. Gnomes are overall pretty weak, but can be difficult in large numbers or when stacked up. Ah. Muppet. Oh, fantastic. Yeah, blocking the gnomes is easy. Happy Howl Hollow. Caution! Bomb plants are highly flammable. Do not expose to fire or you will get hurt. Like I said, bombs. But also, this makes me feel like we're going to get a partner that'll allow us to grow plants. Ha! You think you're gonna hit me with rainbows? Think again. Alright, we're doing good so far. What the? Pudge? You flitting tinder? Corporate said you'd be coming. What do they always gotta send these inexperienced nitwits to meddle in our business? I'm Pudge, and that's Officer Boar up there in the Straw Forest, in the Straw Fortress. Hi there. Building a defensive structure out of straw is certainly an interesting choice. I warned him about building the gatehouse. I warned him building the gatehouse out of straw was stupid. Hey, bro. This straw is totally impenetrable. It's, even fireproof. It's the latest engineering breakthrough in a security technology. Yeah, save it. Where's your third brother? Our little bro doesn't really deal with trivial matters like this. He runs this whole operation. The construction site is just up ahead. Follow me. Officer Boar, open the gate. Sure thing, bro. I mean, sir. Well, at least I don't take damage. I could burn this whole thing to the ground if I wanted to, but I'm not the evil one here. Oh, dang. Welcome to our construction site. I'd give you the tour, but I got better stuff to do than escorting a couple of Gotham City slickers. So here's the situation. We got this contract, see? Ever After Inc. bought all this land to develop it into prime real estate. It hired us pigs to manage the project. The problem is, there's a dingy village of wolves resting on our prime plot of land, and they ain't leaving. Wolves? Yeah, wolves. Truth be told, it'd be easier to just bulldoze the darn place, but it'd be a bad look for corporate. So you gotta convince their leader to accept our offer. What's the offer? We'll give them wolves a 5% rent reduction on our apartments once they're constructed, for a duration of 1 year. Screw that! Pretty darn fair for some good-for-nothing furballs, if you ask me. Their leader's just over there. He's a real pain in the you-know-what. Come with me. You know, can we just get to the part where I fight these 3 pigs? I feel like that would be more... that would be worth more of my time. Ooh, a flask! Explosive brew! Toss an enemy, host the target, and adjacent enemies with a high chance of burn. What's this doing on a construction site? Yeah, that's a problem. Sorry there, pal. This doorway is blocked on account of the fire. If only there was some way to blow out these flames. You know, I'm pretty sure we've been across some pretty dangerous construction sites here on the channel, just playing through various worlds. But I don't think we've ever seen one literally on fire. Or one that just has incendiary flasks lying on the ground. This is very questionable. Wolfgang. Hiya friends, my name is Wolfgang, renowned musician of the woods and current representative of my fellow townsfolk. How do you do? Doing okay, thanks. I heard you were having some doubts about Ever After's construction project here, and they asked me to come and speak with you. What seems to be a problem? Well, gee, it's so nice of you to come all this way out here. The thing is, our happy little village is perfect the way it is. I'm no landscaper, but we like our trees green and our water blue. Just personal preference, though. No judgment towards you folks who like things a little, well, browner. That's understandable, but you have to consider the incredible offer you're getting. 5% off on all rent once the apartments are finished. For the duration of 1 year. That's right. 5 off rent for 1 year. That's a really kind offer, and I appreciate it, but we're just happy in our humble little homes right now. He's not buying it, Flint. What are we gonna do? Sympathize with him. Look, I'm a fairy tale character too, and I understand what it feels like to have your life upended by this new way of doing things. Sure, you could drag your feet and resist. I could. No. What I'm saying is you could risk your homes and possibly even your lives by standing up to these pigs, but... You know what? I think you're right. I can do these things. Anything is possible. I wasn't totally confident, but you really showed me the value in standing up for myself. That's it! We've tried things the corporate way. But I've had enough. To heck with all this red tape. We're just gonna go in there and bulldoze the entire village tomorrow, with or without permission. Now you 3 nitwits need to get off my construction site. None of you are welcome here anymore. Officer Bohr! Everything alright over here? Get this washed up here on the shrimpy lizard sidekick out of here. What'd you just call me? Alright, folks, come with me. Don't make things difficult for me here. Sorry, but, you're banned from the premises. Boss's order. Well, that was a bust. Well, it's time to burn down the fortress. Those pigs are gonna pay for calling me a lizard. A lizard? Is it the greatest, most powerful dragon in the world has ever seen? As if the greatest and most powerful dragon the world has ever seen could be compared to the likes of a common reptile. I'll show you who the lizard is. I'm burning this place down. As I told you earlier, this straw is indestructible and fireproof. You won't be getting through here, friend. And you should feel really bad for making fun of me earlier. Dang it! Wait, so it was lying about the fire resistance on that straw? Calm down, are you okay? So what's the plan now? We need to get back in the site, and we failed to negotiate. You know, this actually works out for us. Because these pigs are officially going against this corporate directive, which could get them a bad reputation, we now have the authority to handle them in any way we deem necessary to prevent damage to said reputation. Get what I'm saying? Forget the job. I will get my revenge and rain fire upon these pathetic pigs. Sure you will, Tinder. Hey guys, sorry to interrupt, but thanks for standing up for me back there. Oh, no problem. We were definitely there to stand up for you, and not to protect the interests of our company. You're too kind. Allow me to introduce myself. Wolfgang, self-proclaimed virtuosic superstar. I'm Wolfgang, the greatest musician in all the woods. And I'm sure you've heard of me. Nope. You haven't? Well, not to worry. You don't have to feel bad for your lack of musical taste. I won't judge. Oh. Hang on. happen to be related to the Big Bad Wolf? So you have heard of me. I'm the Big Bad. The Big Bad Wolf is my stage name, of course. I'm big, kinda. I'm a wolf, most definitely. And I'm bad to the bone. Uh-huh. But none of that matters now. That pig said he's gonna bulldoze my humble village tomorrow, and I've gotta stop him. It's okay, I have a plan. I'm gonna get back into the construction site and peacefully convince the Pig Brothers to spare our lovely village. And how are you gonna do that? With my wit, charm, and musical virtuosity. Clint, I'm thinking this construction project seems pretty pivotal to Ever After Inc. We've been looking for a way to sabotage them, and I think this is it. If we can just get past the straw gate and into the construction site, we can destroy their equipment and mess with their plans. Hey Wolfgang, since you're the Big Bad Wolf, can't you blow that straw house away by huffing and puffing? You know, like how the fairy tale goes. A strange question. No, I can't blow the straw house away. I don't really know what you're talking about. But seeing as how we're both trying to get into the construction site, maybe we could team up. I promise I won't bite. Flint, you're not seriously considering letting this hack come with us. I don't think I can stomach another clown in the group. I'll be outnumbered. Think about it. According to the story of the Three Little Pigs, the Big Bad Wolf is the one to blow the Big's houses down. He might not know how to do that right now, but the fairy tale says that he will eventually. So we should stick with him until that happens. I suppose you're right. At this point, I'll take any chance to hurt this infernal company. You're in! Wolfgang joins the party! Woohoo! I won't let you down, I promise. My main skill is music, and anytime I can whip out my lute and use it to harness the power of nature. For example, I can play a song to make sprouts grow. Let's try. Press the square button to bring out my lute, and then play Sprout Serenade using the arrows displayed on the left side of the screen. Whoa, that's amazing, Wolfgang! What other songs you know? Just this one. I thought you were a famous musician. I'm working on it. I'm a quick learner, so if you encounter any more songs in your adventure, I'll be sure to pick them up. So what's the plan? First, I gotta get back to the village and warn my fellow wolves that the pigs are coming tomorrow with their bulldozers. And construction workers sometimes hang out there, so maybe one of them could help us get back into the construction site. Follow me. The village is just back this way. You can now swap between partners while exploring. Press the triangle button to cycle through your companions. So we just cycle. Okay. I suppose that's better. You can also swap between companions in battle. Press the square button to open the swap menu and choose a companion to switch out. On the first round of battle, you can perform an insta-swap and have the new partner take their turn immediately, meaning you can switch around your team at no cost. However, On future rounds, you'll have to pay 1 SP to insta-swap. Otherwise, your swap will use that character's turn. Okay! This is a good improvement. We can insta-swap at the beginning in case we are at a disadvantage with our partners. And we also have the option of insta-swapping later at the cost of 1 SP, or we can just do the regular swap out and miss your turn. Okay, good. Every character has their own strengths and weaknesses, so don't hesitate to swap them out as necessary. You can also swap out Flint. This is awesome. Approach the enemy, the front enemy, and play a shrill chord that knocks them into the back. Piercing defense and ignoring shields. Okay. Alright, the gnomes are getting easy to handle. Alright, just 33 more experience points. Alright, and when we swap in battle, it doesn't swap our character in the overworld at the end. Okay, good. Ah, okay. Oh, that just happened. Boom. Gotta eat this pastry. Almost there. There we go. Oh, lovely. Another coffee cake. Happy Howl Hollow. I'm getting used to this buckler. Alright, we're so close to the next level up. Buckler Blitz. Throw the buckler and jump on top of the enemy in this stylish maneuver. Interesting. There we go. Now we increase HP, the next one goes to TP. You see? I'm already getting used to how to handle everything. I got hit. Alright, progress. Oh wow, this actually looks like a nice village. I wonder. No, nothing. Welcome to my hometown, Happy Howl Hollow. As you can see, it's a peaceful little place. What town? All I see are some crude little huts. Alright, Tinder, that's enough. Hey, Wolfgang. Hey, new friends, welcome. Hey, bud, look, we don't have a lot of time, but I was just at the construction site talking to the 3 pigs, and they're coming to bulldoze our village tomorrow. We gotta do something and fast. Ah, classic worrying Wolfgang. This is all a misunderstanding, surely. Those pigs are the kindest neighbors ever. In fact, one of the pigs is here now, touring the village. What? Yeah, just over yonder. Hey, buddy, show me around this place, will ya? Me and the boys are just so excited to be moving next door. Of course, future neighbor, it's my pleasure. This building is our library, the hub of several village activities, from nightly book club meetings to bingo night and... Okay, I get it, let's go. You catch on quickly. That's amazing. Let's continue. Pudgy, how's the land surveying going? Duke Porkington III. You know I can't stand it in this place, right? It's absolutely filthy. Yes, sir. It's going good, boss. My new friend is showing me around. Oh, hello, other future neighbor. Whoa, whoa there. Keep your flea-ridden fur away from me, Officer Boar. Listen up, wolves. We're your 3 little piggy neighbors now. Don't bring your filth anywhere near me, and we'll get along just fine. Goodbye, sweeties. Wow, what a nice guy. Would you like to continue the tour now? Stop! This pig is not actually interested in our town or its rich, fascinating history. I don't know about that. He's been nothing but polite and gracious this entire time. The pigs are only pretending to be interested so they can learn more about the land before they bulldoze our homes. Hey, Furlicker, mind your business. We just kicked this guy off our site for trying to bite me. Now he's lying. He's a menace. You're the liar. This tour is over. Now get off our land. Yeah, whatever. I don't got time for this now. I'm coming back. Trust me. These pigs are a bunch of tryhards. Their whole villainous shtick could really use a bit of subtlety. Wolfgang, you scared him off. I hate to see you so worked up like this. Just relax, okay? Anyways, hope you all enjoy your stay here in Happy Hollow Hollow. Yeah, so I didn't mention this to you guys, but my fellow townsfolk here don't really understand the danger the 3 little pigs pose. In fact, they don't really understand the concept of danger at all. They're all the kindest folks you can ever meet, but they're a bit dumb. No, they just like to see the best in everyone. Anyways, let's ask around a bit. Someone's got to be able to help us. What's up, dog? Ah, that hurt. That joke actually hurt. Ah. I hate this town already. This here windmill is our little town's pride and joy. Oh, cool. May I see the inside? No. Fine, I admit it. I lost the key. Please don't hate me. It's okay, we'll find it. Where'd you last see it? Well, I was helping my friend Charlie with his garden over in the west side of town. Maybe I dropped it somewhere over there. We're on it. Key. Well. Well, I was right. There was something down here, but just wasn't the key. Can I break you? Wait a minute. Okay. Hey pal, how's it going? We're looking for the key to the windmill. We were just talking to one of your pals who says he must have dropped it while helping you in the garden. Oh yeah, we were mucking around in the dirt, planting these vegetables. Maybe it fell out of his pocket into the dirt somewhere. Okay, do you mind if we tried to dig it up? It's really important we find this key. Sorry, but planting these sprouts is a lot of work. I can't let you just dig them all up before they're ready to harvest. You know what they say, patience is a virtue. Why not wait here with me in the sunshine till these plants are fully grown? Yeah, no, I'm not doing that. What? Some enemies have defense that reduces the damage they take. Attacks that pierce can ignore defense. Make sure to research new foes to see their stats. Carrot. A carrot comes to life. Its skin is tough, meaning you'll need to use attacks that can get past its defense. Come on. Yes. Alright, now we're getting it. Oh wow, that was a lot of experience. Mutant vegetables. Sure, why not? I could use some smelling salts, just in case. Chai latte. A chai tea latte. More explosive brew. Boba tea. And our inventory's full. Hey there, partner. Beyond this point lies the Enchanted Woods. We don't have many rules here in Happy Hollow, but I'm not to let anyone through. Why? Because it's dangerous. Hey, it's my house. Love what you've done with the place. Quite, minimalist. Let's be honest, this is nothing short of unhinged. Make yourself at home. Yeah, a bag of wheat, a pot over a stove, a lantern. I guess you could call this a bed, with an empty shelf, an empty hearth. Big Bad Wolf poster. Three blind mice? Well, two of you. What are you doing here? Oh, Flint and Tinder. I suppose you grew a brain and took that job after all. We're just here following the next paycheck. And it led us to join Ever After's big construction project. Are you here to beat us up again? Because we're not in a fighting mood. Can't even get a proper drink in this dump. They only serve juice. Can you believe that? What's wrong with juice? So you're traveling with one of these wolves now? Too bad their village will be gone by tomorrow. Just got word from the boss. You're working at the construction site. Maybe you can help us. Long story, but we've been banned from the site and we actually need to get back in. The straw gatehouse seems indestructible. Anything you can do? Yep, that straw gatehouse is something, ain't it? There's only one way I know of that'll take that thing down. Oh, fantastic. So how can we do it? But, if you want our help, you're gonna have to help us first. You see, our pal Scratch has run off and probably got himself lost somewhere. If you can find him, we'll tell you how to get past the straw gatehouse and into the construction site. Oh, and sometimes Scratch gets paralyzing anxiety when he's alone. You might need this to snap him out of it. Cheese. A fresh piece of cheese that can motivate even the most obstinate mouse. Scratch is definitely in the village somewhere, so don't be gallivanting off into the woods, you hear? Okay, I'll help you find your friend. So, we can jump. We've had the equivalent of the hammer since the beginning. Now then, do I give the wolf his key, or do I unlock the door myself? Decisions. Let's just unlock the door. Looks like peace ain't an option. Fight me. Mushroom. HP 3. Highly poisonous and very tricky. These angry mushrooms populate the forest of fairy tale stories. Oh! Alright! Already got the timing down. Oh, so much for that. Poison! Watch out. Some enemies are capable of inflicting poison. This nasty status effect causes you to lose 1 defense? To cure poison, you must use an item that can cure status effects. So, rather than causing me repeated damage, it reduces my defense. Interesting. Okay, I can work with this. You have to help me, I'm stuck! Scratch on the three blind mice, why are you up here? I came here with my pals, but then I wanted to check out the windmill. I heard it was a big tourist attraction. The door got locked behind me, and I'm afraid of heights. I'm paralyzed with fear. I'm gonna jump, it's the only way. Wait a sec. Is that cheese you're carrying? I just need a taste. Then I think I'll be okay. Yes! I can feel the courage coursing through my veins! Thanks for the help, buddy. I'm gonna head back to find my pals now. They must be waiting for me in the tavern. This game is surprisingly forgiving with falls. Alright, we are going to stop right here for today at 3 hours. And that gives me just enough time to make sure my driveway is not an ice rink. Thank you so much to everyone who came to watch this stream today, and those who come to watch the playback later. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and turn on notifications if you want to be notified of the next stream of Escape from Ever After.